Tariff coming into effect in less than 2 weeks. Clearly irate residents in the area. What's happening now?
Good evening to you, Karishni. As you've listened to the insert, that yes, there is a lot of unhappiness in Kimberley with the tariff hikes, and that is going to have an effect on many people here in Kimberley, especially the poor. Now, as we are standing here in Khalishiwe, the township here in Kimberley, there's going to be a meeting of residents in about 15-20 minutes from now, where normal residents are going to educate others that are not knowing about this tariff hikes as to how that is going to affect them. Now, it's going to have a huge effect on, specifically, as I said, the poor of the community here in Kimberley. Now, with me, I've got a Kimberley resident, a very concerned Kimberley resident, that's going to give us a little bit of insight into how this tariff hikes is going to affect the normal man on the street. Chumelo Mosikari is with me. Chumelo, there's more to this than just what meets the eye. Can you give us an indication of do the residents of Kimberley actually really know that they're going to have a tariff hike?
No. The majority of the people in Kimberley don't understand, and they don't know anything about this tariff hike. The municipality just introduced the 260 from out of nowhere, where they are going to be charging people 260 per month on top of what they'll be buying for electricity. They're calling this the availability fee, 260 rands. They've never said anything about it in the meetings of the community, and now they're going to impose it on us. We've tried to talk to them. They're saying the 260 will be charged, and we will not have it because they never consulted us. It's unfair. It's very unfair.
Now tell me, 260 rand on top of it, how is that going to affect a man that lives in a shack here in Khalishiwe? If he has 50 rands to buy electricity, or say 100 rands, how is that going to affect that person?
Electricity, if you buy electricity for 50 rands in Kimberley, it will give you 25 units. But now with this 260 on top, you're not buying electricity for 50 rands. You have to pay 310 rands. You have to pay 310 rands for the same electricity that you would be buying for 50 rands. It's impossible. People cannot afford it. We have people that are angry. They were striking yesterday because the electricity was switched off without any notice, without nothing. It's cold. It's winter now, and they're switching off people's electricity. One person comes and says, I'm going to switch the electricity back on, and 2 hours later, they're dictating to us, and they're running as if normal residents don't understand what's going on.
Now, the CFO has said this morning that they have consulted with the communities. There's been town hall meetings. They had loud hailers. How much of that do you know is true?
They've come to the community. They've never said anything about the 260 rands. When they come to the community, the people complain about the housing. The people complain about what they're supposed to be doing. If you look at what Kimberley looks like now, people complain about basic services, and they do not give us basic services in a satisfactory manner. So people complain about that, and when they go to these meetings, they tell them about that. They don't tell us what's in the budget. What they come to say is that we're building houses, we're doing this, and the people are complaining now because no one said anything about 260. The CFO last night confessed that they never consulted with the community about that. Who would pay something that they've never heard about it? Imagine all of a sudden there's people that will be shocked on the 1st of July when they hear they can't buy 50 rands electricity because now they have to put on 260 on top.
What are you going to do now in a couple of minutes here on this open field?
We're going to inform the people. We're going to tell the people of what's happening, because it's not only the 260. If you owe the municipality, you have to pay 30% of the money that you're using to buy electricity. So it's not, you don't have 50, if you have 100 rands, you only have 70 rands worth of electricity if you owe the municipality, plus the 260 on top. They're crazy, these people.
So if I have 1,000 rand in my hand and I go buy electricity, how much of units would I be getting then?
Right now you'd be getting about 448 units. 448 units with 1,000 rands. There are towns just not even outside of the Sol Plaatje Municipality, Richie, which is getting electricity directly from Eskom. With 100 rands, they're getting, with 1,000 rands, they would get about 1,000 units, almost more than 1,000 units, or just a bit less than 1,000 units. But here in Kimberley, which is also in Sol Plaatje, we're getting about 400 and something units.
Why is that?
Because the municipality is it's not municipality, it's a municipality. I think our electricity in Kimberley is made from diamonds. Everyone else's is made from coal.
Now, you said earlier on before we went on air that there's going to be a meeting or a march sometime in the week. When is that?
Yes, we're meeting the community, we're informing the ones that don't know, and we're telling them of our plans. On the 18th, there's a council meeting where they'll be discussing this because we brought it up. They'll be discussing this. If they don't resolve to take away this abuse that they've been imposing on us for many years, and they're making it worse with this 260, then we're going to be marching on Wednesday.
Now, there you have it, Krishni, that Tumelo just told us that if the municipality does not adhere to what they want or at least come to the party, there's going to be a march on Wednesday where they're going to have masses of people walking up to Sol Plaatje Municipality in town. Back to you in the studio.
Sayster, our reporter, coming to us from Kalishwe Township in Kimberley, where the 260 Rand electricity tariff is due to be implemented on July 1st already. A crucial residents' meeting scheduled for tonight. We'll keep you up to date on that developing story. Stay locked on to the SABC News channel.